Hi, my name is Megan Moran, and I am your student's calculus teacher. They are enrolled in 447 Survey of Calculus. This video is intended to give you a sneak peek into what we're doing, some information about the class, and please feel free to reach out to me at any time if you have additional questions or just need some more support for your student. It is no joke, no secret that this has been tough for our students, that it has been tough for our parents and for our teachers, but we are going to get through it together. So there's a disclaimer to my video though. This is unedited, just like my live classes. You're going to get to see the real me. I tried recording it about 5 times and I said, you know what? You're just going to get what you get. So enjoy, and please feel free to let me know if you need anything else. I'm going to start with a little positivity. These are my beautiful girls. This is my family. My daughter Franklin Grace is 3.5 years old, and her little sister Lennon Jane joined us during the pandemic in May. I sadly got to miss out on a lot of the senior events because I was on maternity leave and was unable to join in all of the wonderful things that Schaumburg put together for our seniors. So, but I got to welcome this little girl into the world, and they are the loves of my life, light up my world, wake me up way too early, but I wouldn't change a thing. I also have been asking your kids a few things to get to know them. Ask them on a daily check-in every day. They get to let me know how they're feeling, what mood they're in, and if there's anything I can do to support them. And so we ask questions like, what sports do you play? Or if you could change something, would you change your hair color, eye color, height, or your month of birth? And 7.2% of my students would like to change what month they were born in. I probably would have chosen height because I am only standing at 5'2", currently sitting, but standing at 5'2", so that'd be my vote. Silly questions like beach or pool, with even sillier answers like bath. But what do you know? I have been teaching with the district for 17 years. I was at Palatine, I was at Conant, and I have been at Schaumburg for the longest. I went to Elmhurst College for my undergrad and Northeastern Illinois University for my master's. I was also certified in ESL. I love a good cup of coffee, and I love to be outside enjoying nature, hiking, scenery. Those would be my destinations of choice. I have also been a guest writer in 4 different books, 4 different publications, all involving education. It's something that is a passion of mine, is to teach teachers and be involved in kind of that extension of my classroom, is to see what we can do to better education across the country. I've actually do some consulting in the Midwest and have helped different schools and different teacher groups progress their classrooms. I love being a teacher, and I love being a Saxon. So we have 3 mathematical goals for our class. One is to be able to do the skills and manipulation, to understand what we're doing with those skills and the vocabulary, and to represent that on graphs, tables, and different notations, and then to be able to communicate that intelligently and accurately. What should you know about the class? I think you need to know that this is a non-AP calculus class that will prepare students for any calculus that they take in college. So it is not meant to replace a calculus class. It will make their freshman year easier if they're taking taking a calculus class in college next year. Just because they are already familiar with all the vocabulary, they will know the notation, they will have a lot of the basic skills down. We don't go as in depth as a college class would, nor an AP class, but we are getting to all of the good calculus stuff that would make an entry-level calculus class much easier while they're trying to navigate the rest of their freshman year. The class does require students to complete practice assignments, which are given regularly, and to practice mature mathematical notation. So at this point in their math careers, I'm going to be pickier about their notation because every single symbol means something. So if I were to forget, if they were to forget some certain symbols, they're actually communicating something entirely different. So they may find that to be frustrating. They may have been given a little bit more grace and leeway in the past, but this class is intended as a mature class. Practice is given daily. We use Math Excel as one of our ways, so I have chosen a textbook, and the assignments are clumped together by concept and given to them, and I'll show you what that looks like. So they're given a practice problem, and then they have a math keyboard that they're able to type into. And then if they get it wrong, they get an opportunity to try again. So there's constant feedback. There's unlimited tries. They could get to 100% on every single assignment by just continuing to try. If they are getting stuck on certain problems, I would encourage them to skip that problem and then seek support from me or another math teacher during our tutoring hours, which I will discuss with you as well. We also will have them complete some in-class activities, and occasionally I'm trying not to do too many worksheets. I think it's a little bit boring. But if it's necessary or appropriate, because the book doesn't have the problem set that I'm interested in having them practice, then I will have them do some notes on their iPad, and then they submit that to Schoology as a PDF. We will also occasionally have them be watching videos and taking notes on that video lesson, and then we come back and we can use those skills and work together on some practice together, so we can practice, do the practice parts together and kind of just the note-taking part outside of class. So a little bit of a switch on what they do when. Assessments are going to be given digitally 2 to 4 times per unit, and we will have summative assessments. Math tutoring is available Monday through Thursday on Zoom. Eventually we'll get to in person, I hope, and to have kids come in to get some help. Those details are out of my control. But I am the A-Day Algebra 2 tutor. So here's the deal. They're clearly not in an Algebra 2 class, but they can see me during that A-Day Algebra 2 tutoring slot. But if they want to work with a calc teacher, or they want to get assistance on a B-Day, then it's recommended that they sign up for a different slot. And it looks like this. They would choose the slot I am the Algebra 2 on A-Day, and if they wanted to, they would go to the AP Calculus support for a B-Day sign up, and then once they click, they will be sent to another site that allows them to sign up. This is where they would type in their email address. It will send them an email with the Zoom link so that they can join the session. I do have a running agenda on Schoology. The running agenda is where I will place what's going on in class every day, what's been assigned, and the due dates. And so that's a live link I edit, they can view at any time. So how can you support your math student? My suggestions is to ask them what they're learning. If they can articulate the topic that they're learning, they know more about it than just say, I don't know. If they need extra support, ask them that question. And then thirdly, ask them if they're prepared to show that they understand the concepts that they've been covering. Please reach out to me if you need any help, and remind them that any distractions going on during their learning time is going to make their learning tougher. So anything that they have control over, like their cell phones, should not be out while they're learning. I know that the dog's going to bark, and there's going to be a sibling that's working on homework as well, and some noises that are going on around them. That's all forgivable and all understandable. I know it makes it tougher, but they can control the things that they can control. I really, truly cannot wait to see your kids in person. They are loved, they are missed, and I really want this to be a great school year for every one of them, especially our seniors. So please reach out to me if you have any questions or need anything, or if there's anything I can do to make this year better for your kids. Have a great year.